Hey guys, what is up? So happy to have you back here for another amazing episode. Real quick, Kay and Thor, good to see you. Rogue Gallery, what is up? Comic Nerd, how's it going? And as always, let's introduce the panel tonight. Here is VK and Link. How's it going,
What's
Alex?
up? Hey BK, hey Chris. Long
Alex,
time no see.
I know, man. Brings back
Good.
memories.
I know. How have you been?
Ooh, that's for another time.
By the way, your house looks nice. Damn.
What?
Your house looks nice.
Oh, thanks, man.
I don't think
Thank
I've
you.
ever seen. I've always seen like the other background.
Oh, yeah, that's my room, like comics lounge. It's a little bit of a disaster, so I was like, let me just do it in my living room.
BK flexing with that big house.
Oh, all right, that's it. How's that?
He's gonna go. He's gonna go like MTV Cribs on us. Like, let me show you my crib.
So, what is everyone's thoughts on everything going on right now in Marvel, DC, anything and everything? VK, I know you had a lot to say about this, so that's why you wanted to be on. What are your thoughts?
There's a reason why I changed from VK on comics to VK on humanity, because it's just I'm just waiting it out. I grew up. I'm 53. I grew up collecting comics in the mid 70s, mid 80s, and it was about the kids. We read comics about the kids. It taught me justice. It taught me self responsibility. It taught me self empowerment. It taught me, I can do it on my own. I have the power, and it's just morphed into this political commercial tool for Marvel, Disney, IDW, and all these other companies to profit, but profiting through this woke ideology agenda that I'm just not understanding, and it's I just don't get it, and it shouldn't be about that. In my opinion, it's just my opinion,
I hear you.
We should just go back to how it was in the late 70s, early 80s, where it was just, writing comics that sit there, empower you, and teach you about justice and self-responsibility and, some fun times with a 25-cent comic. And that's it. Just keep it simple. Kiss. Keep it simple.
Yes, I agree. I say we should
What
go back
I
to
heard is
25
we should go
cents.
back to 25-cent comics.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. We should go back to 25-cent comics. Like, damn, that would make things so much easier.
But yeah, no, I totally agree. And Alex, I know you've done a lot of research with the older comics and stuff like that, and like what it is that's kind of brought comics up and down over the years and all of that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But honestly, I mean, I totally agree. There's so much going on right now in the comic world that there's stuff that I agree with and stuff I don't agree with. I agree that we definitely need to see as much diversity as we possibly can. Comics should be for everyone, and everyone should be able to see themselves in the comics. But I completely disagree that comics have to be this woke agenda. They always have to be about something that's going on in the world around us and everything like that. Like that does. My wife does Instagram all about like the books she reads, and one of the funniest reels that she's put out recently is, obviously I am reading to get out of the real world. I don't want to be here, Brenda.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly. Because comics like are a way to escape from real world issues. You just want that sometimes you just want to take a break from everything and just lose yourself, immerse yourself in the world of make believe and everything. Yeah, it seems like every time they put out a comic or these new movies, both outside of Marvel and just Disney in general, in DC, there's an agenda to it, and it's kind of, and they're forcing it into established storylines and everything.
Exactly.
And I think it would be much better if they just make separate movies start implementing the ideas. Like I agree, everyone should be included in everything, but do it in a way where it doesn't feel like it's getting shoved down your throat. Because I know they're doing it with Star Wars, of course, with Marvel, DC, and with Disney too. They're doing not weird stuff, other things, going back and changing established characters. Like recently, I read an article about Snow White. They're changing them. I've seen set photos. And the dwarves are not dwarves except for one, which is Peter Dinklage. And it just doesn't. It's ruining things in terms of sending a message out there. Like, if you want to do this, make a new character. But there's a reason why Ariel
do something different
and Snow White were the ethnicity, the race they were in, depending on the regional or the region and everything. So, like Little Mermaid, it was a Norwegian tale. So yes, most of them were white looking.
I didn't even know that. Made sense. Was it originally a Norwegian tale?
Yes, Norwegian.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like the actual story, which they took it from Snow White to from the original story, depending like the time period and where she was. Yes, she was white.
Yeah,
and changing the ethnicities messes up that historical aspect. I look at it historically. That's my thing. And then also race swapping is also like kind of bad. Like why can you just create an all new character?
Yeah.
Like, instead of like that'll be more empowering. I know I've mentioned it before. We talked about it, Chris. Like it'd be more empowering.
Changing Snow White, just go. We're gonna introduce Snow White's cousin.
Yeah. or like a different, like alternate version, maybe, or oh god, the Disney Princess multiverse. Man, we should capitalize on that. Anyway, they all come back, and then like also like with superheroes too, like they're changing their genders, changing the race, ethnicity, and their sexualities. Like they should create new characters that would be more meaningful. And everything.
Time and time again, Disney, DC, all of these big companies have proved that if you create a new character that fits a gap in the market, it succeeds. Moana was massive success.
I love Moana.
Or let's watching that topic. Again.
Venom.
They didn't change Spider-Man. They just introduced a new character that's related, in a very distinct way to Spider-Man. There you go. And Venom's hugely successful.
Same with Miles Morales. Same with Spider-Gwen. Like, introduce new characters. Don't change old ones. And I mean, I've been saying this for 3 years now. And honestly,
it's been 3 years already.
It's been 3 years. Honestly, it's crazy how we continue to have this conversation, and yet the big people upstairs aren't sitting there going, oh yeah, let's listen, let's like figure this out and see how we can create new characters. Moana was a huge hit. Lilo and Stitch was a huge hit. You had another amazing
you also have like Coco.
What was the other one that came? Coco, Princess, Encanto, Princess and the Frog, Encanto. Like all of those were massive successes because they were new stories told in different ways with new characters. Yeah, completely original context. I mean, I have never seen anything before where a house is the reason why people start to like care about a family and start to take care of a family and all of that.
Even the Jungle Book, even though like he was a Mowgli's Indian, but they never like made that as a big deal. He just happened, like the story. Well, of course, it's by Rudyard Kipling. By the way, if no one's ever read the Jungle Book 1 and 2, you guys should definitely read it. It's a great read. I just finished it a couple months ago. But yeah, like it was.
Yo, greetings, everyone.
What's up? It was never like Like,
Sorry,
it
I
wasn't
took
the
so
main
long.
focus
You're
of
good.
Mowgli's story
Good.
at all. He just happened, like, the story took place in India, and that was it. And it was amazing. Mowgli became a very popular character. I even like it too. Like, even like the remake, it wasn't. They weren't trying to send a message. They just went with it.
But
Some things were changed.
I think people are getting fed up because I think look at Kate and Thor. I think he pretty much gave us a subliminal message.
Let me
I don't care about all this. Are you all ready for Deadpool 3?
Yo,
thank you. Finally,
Yeah,
someone that's
I
making
got
sense,
pushed
man.
back.
I already like this guy already. He's already making freaking sense.
Oh my god!
Exactly.
Wait,
No,
can we
that's
get a
it.
close up? Can we get a close up on Spider?
I'm not even. Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm doing different camera setups and stuff. So if
No, I mean like he doesn't have his mask.
you noticed,
Yeah.
I'm about to go public soon. So you know.
Wait, is that your bed?
This is the Layers Lounge. This is my
Oh yeah,
little lounge
it's all
area
about
where
the
I keep.
comforter and everything.
You know,
like,
where I
that's
just keep a
amazing.
couple comics laying around and stuff. I just got this one a couple days ago. Well, I didn't get it. I actually took it out of my original toy pack. I'm not sure if that was a good idea, but I like the Black Ops and Spider-Man in that.
So is there any validity? Since, yeah, like let's move on to Deadpool 3.
Oh, Deadpool 3.
Is there any validity of Wanda being the main villain of Deadpool 3?
I haven't read anything about that. It's no people are speculating
I'm
on
hearing
it.
this definitely. No, I'm hearing that she's supposed to be like a main protagonist, but I'm not sure how they're doing it yet. But you know, everything's up in the air because look, after the next disaster comes out, let's see, we're the Marvels. I can't wait to see how that goes down in flames. That's gonna be disastrous, not for nothing. Oh my god.
Ghostbusters with the all-female cast. That's all I'm gonna say.
What?
Oh my god! I think it's gonna do worse than Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters it's probably gonna make more money than this movie will for sure. And you know, it's not bashing on them. It's just this complete garbage, man. It's garbage. I'm sorry. I'm not bashing on them. I'm just calling it like it is. You guys don't work in the studios like I do. I see the waste. I see the reshoots. I see where they're talking. They have a freaking entire board that has nothing to do with the movie up on the side. Diversity. Listen, just make a movie. Write it. Can you imagine being given, oh, you bought a franchise that is a money printing machine.
Yeah.
All you had to do was just keep to the formula and keep on going, right? You didn't have to do nothing. Just go with the script that was given to you. I gave you an entire money printing machine. And what do you do with it? You just say, you know what? We don't like the way you voted. Let's put our own spin on it. And you're complaining about past. I mean, Disney's just like destroying its own brand. What do you think it's up for sale? I couldn't believe that. I heard this about 2 weeks ago, but I was told not to say nothing because, you know, sometimes these rumors are not true, but because I know that they're getting ready to get rid of almost everything in their entire library, and I wouldn't be surprised if Disney Plus and all that will be gone within the next 2 years for sure. For what they're saying,
really,
they're selling off 70%. Dude, they're selling off a huge chunk of the content.
Does that mean the Comics
they haven't
Lounge?
even got out. They're double born yet.
Wait, the Comics Lounge could buy it. Could buy some of the stuff.
Say that again.
We could. The Comics Lounge. We can all save
up
and buy some of it.
Yo, I wish, man. I buy it. I know what to do with it. I would know exactly what to do with any Marvel IP. You know, let's just like I said, everybody keeps. Again.
So I did see that Ryan Reynolds came out and said Disney is not interfering with this movie. They are not interfering with Deadpool 3. They are allowing us to make the movie we want to make. And since Fox had such a big hand in the pot, I guess, when they were trying to get Deadpool made originally, and then basically they're like, no. Everybody hated the Deadpool you did in Wolverine Origins. Let me take this over. I'm doing it. And I mean, Deadpool, the first Deadpool was absolutely amazing. I actually never knew this. I just saw this today. But the first Deadpool, the budget they had for the final sequence was all they had left for both the final sequence and the marketing of the movie. So if they used all that money in the marketing or in the final sequence, they would have no money left to market the movie. So what they did was they scrapped the guns, and that's why they got left in the taxi. And they
I usually found that out too.
Yeah,
because the beginning sequence, that's where like majority of the money went.
Yep.
Which I think it worked out fine.
For sure.
I would rather much have the full on gun battle in the beginning, and then the hand to hand stuff and everything in the end.
And then again, like as they did so much with all of this, they were able to then say, okay, Deadpool 1 was a massive success. How much are you giving us towards Deadpool 2? Don't touch it. Just tell me how much money we have. And then they ran with it again. And Deadpool 2, again, a massive success. Not as good as the first one, in my opinion. I wasn't a huge fan of Deadpool 2, comparatively speaking. But honestly, Deadpool 3 with Wolverine in it, I'm so excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. I'm super excited. That right there, that entire, I remember, and I don't know if you guys remember this, I talked to you about this I'd say about a month or two before it was coming out. I told you that they were desperate. Disney was desperate. Sony's always going to make money. Disney's desperate. So Disney decided, like, after all these years, let's pull the trigger and put Wolverine there just to build up the buzz and see if we can get the money going. But also what they also realized is, stay out of it. Stay out of it. You don't know what you're doing. Honestly, like, you don't know what you're doing. Let's see. We could go through all the bombs, and they keep saying comic book fatigue. That's BS. It's not comic book fatigue. It's that people like us who are old school, who know how to store. We understand you can't put everything down and translate it. That's completely understandable. People who are old school understand this, but the thing about it is that they don't understand the property they got. So instead of trying to just go with it, you're trying to force a narrative into it that doesn't even belong and no one cares about. No one cares about your politics. Nobody cares about that. I only care about one thing: making a product, or reading the product, or consuming the product that is entertaining to me, period. Everything else don't matter to me. I'm not, because it's escapism. I'm not trying to go into realityism. I'm trying to escape reality, not trying to go hear about things that are happening in the world. I don't care. More like, I'm making my own comic book. It's happening in my own world. I'm not talking about politics or anything in the real world because it's my world. I don't need to talk about things that are not pertaining to a story. I just want to do a story. I want to be entertained by the story. I want the continuity to follow, even if you're trying to build new continuity. And I don't trust Disney for this reason, because with everything that's going on right now, I'm not investing my time in watching any new shows or watching any new movies. I want to see the Marvels. Honestly, I'm going to see, just to see how disastrous it does. I'm sicko like that. I want to see just how disastrous it does. And I'm not knocking it. I'm telling you, it's not going to do good because they are failing to do the one thing that you always need to do. Always appeal to your customer. Your customer's always right. Always give the customer what they want. When you don't give the customer what they want, you're going to listen. You don't have to listen to me. Look at their sales. Look at what's going on in Universal Studios. You'll hear Universal selling off any of their IP. Oh my God, with Mario alone? Oh, believe me, Disney right now got knocked down. Universal is the king right now. There's no more Mickey Mouse. It's going to be Mario. And you don't have to believe me. I already built the entire park in Universal Studio, and it's already doing. They don't have to advertise it. They don't even have to advertise it. That's
what was your thought on Mario? What was your thought about the film Mario? What did you think of it?
All right, watching it from a perspective of playing it since I was like a wee young lad, I got a lot of the visuals on that. I really liked the way it was. Story-wise, it was all right. I mean, like, I didn't see it to be anything crazy. I didn't like the whole fact that the prize was Peach.
Just pure entertainment.
No
pure entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, I was entertained, and there was no, like, I didn't have to really think about it. I was very entertained.
I enjoyed it, and I actually saw it. I actually saw it with my daughter, who's 8.
Yeah.
And we were entertained, and that's all I cared about.
Right.
We rented it from Redbox.
This is how the game was when we were growing up. Yeah.
We rented it from Redbox right after it had come out onto DVD and Blu-ray. And honestly, my son keeps asking me, when can we watch the Mario movie again? When can we watch the Mario movie again? Which tells me, like, you love this movie. And again, I loved Mario growing up. I grew up, like, that was one of the very first Game Boy games I ever had. I had the Wii, which obviously had Mario on it, and it had one of the original, or it had Mario Kart Wii, which was really good. Mario Party on that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then, like, now I have the Switch, so Mario Kart, Luigi's Haunted Mansion, all that different kinds of stuff is just so much fun to play. And then you get to a movie where it's like, okay, what are they going to do for the story? Like, everything I loved about Mario was in that movie. All of the graphics, all of the scenery, all of that. And then, like, the story for me as a grown man fell flat. But again, that's not the whole point of the movie. It's for kids, and if the kids are enjoying it, the kids are enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to come out on Peacock on August 3rd.
It is out on Peacock, I believe.
No, it's on August 3rd. Oh wait.
Oh, okay. So
I have a question for all of you.
Unless they moved it up.
Did you guys get the limited edition Mario Oreos? I got myself a pack.
Are they that good?
No, I just got them. I'm waiting until my sister comes back to open them. I just got them because as well they're like $4.
Yeah.
I had the Spider-Man Doritos, but that didn't last too long in the bag. I mean, I thought I could just not ever open them. Yeah, right.
Wait, how long did you keep them?
I had like a couple days. I tried, man. I tried. I put one away, forgot about it. A month later, I found it. You know, like when you wanted that snack and you just didn't buy any junk food at all. You're like, damn, you know, where did I put that last bag of Spider-Man Doritos? What up, Knight? How you doing, brother?
What's up?
All right. Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, yeah, so we're doing a giveaway today, right? Because what's funny is, look.
We are.
Does this look familiar? See, that was your box.
Oh, nice.
I'm giving away. Where is it? I got it somewhere amongst these.
DK, are you going to give away that lamp over there?
Now, this one right here, what's funny about this box is it was supposed to go to the winner of my contest, which was actually the Comic Lounge, which was Chris. What a setup.
Wig.
Anybody says. But then, I don't know what happened. I think I put the wrong digit in, and it came back to me. So I sent him another one. So, yeah, this will be the giveaway today. I got one already. I ain't got to unpack it. It's great.
I call
just going in the mail.
On it.
You could be winning it today. I don't know who's going to win this comic. You see?
Oh,
wait a minute. Wait. If you
security number and your bank account number and routing number, that's all you have to do.
That's it?
If you are part of
all
the
you got to do.
Show, you cannot enter the contest. I'm sorry. Even though the Comic Lounge did win this one. Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
What's the biggest cameo you really hope actually happens in Deadpool 3?
Ben Affleck's Daredevil. Because I know it's confirmed that Elektra is going to be in there.
Yeah.
It's confirmed with Elektra, but I would like to see Daredevil.
I don't know. Ben Affleck's probably still under contract for 5 more stupid cameos in DC movies. So.
So my question is, I never really thought about this until now. What universe is Deadpool following as far as like the shows or the movies?
I think he's in his own universe.
Oh, yeah, I want that. I would like to see that. Or I would even take Brian Cox as Daredevil at this point. Honestly, I think he's a good Daredevil. I love that.
I think Daredevil is in with the like the revamped X-Men movies. Yeah, because they did show them and everything. So I think he's in that universe.
I heard Deadpool 3 Wolverine is actually from Earth 838.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Wait, what was it?
838, the one from Multiverse of Madness.
Ew.
When they start adding that stuff in, the general public is like, "What?" And then they lose the general public. They oh Jesus.
Yeah, they're like, everybody's
guys
like,
I don't disagree.
Like me, or even like, what the hell, man? Come on, like I was like, you're not even making no kind of like, oh Jesus. It's like they want you to know because you have to watch every little Disney freaking show that sucks so
plus,
bad.
I'm not gonna pay attention to the numbers.
I've shit in my life to sit there and research Earth 838.
I only search it if it's like at night and I can't go to bed. I was going like a Marvel Wikipedia, like rabbit hole. That's the only.
Can we agree? Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Tom sucks compared to all the other Spider-Men.
Yeah, my boy is Tobey Maguire.
Tobey forever.
Maguire. Tobey for life.
See, I still got to go Andrew Garfield.
No, I gotta be honest. I'll be honest with you guys, and I'll say it right here. I say it all the time when we have this conversation. My favorite movie of all time was Spider-Man 2. Andrew Garfield, and not necessarily because he was in it. He did do a great job. It was because they pulled off a classic story. Like I was just sitting next to the girlfriend. She didn't know what was coming. I knew what was coming. So, I hope this is not like I'm sitting here. We're having a good time. So, I hope this is not the scene. I'm like, no, it looks just like it. I was like, oh no, it is. Oh no, and I'm like thinking that's the Gwen State. I didn't know. They didn't say it. They kept that, and that's when they were making the Spider-Man movies really. Look,
Spider-Man always been a canon event.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. And I love it. It came out perfect. Screw you. There's no Spider-Gwen. She died in the real Earth.
Which is your favorite Spider-Man?
or whatever the hell Earth we on. I don't even know. 616 is on Earth. Who knows? Who cares? I know when I build my multiverse, I'll at least be kind enough to number it from 1 to only 100. This way, people don't have to. It'll be universe 1. You'll be able to follow it very easily. Like Dragon Ball, they got 12 universes.
Who is your favorite, Chris?
Mine's Andrew Garfield.
What about you, PK?
None of those guys really rung true to me. I never really vibe with any of them.
No, I agree with you with that. But I'm saying out of the 3, and anyone who's ever played him, Tobey Maguire would take it for me as far as that goes. But yeah, you're right about that. I never seen one that will overall would make me feel like you are the one.
Yeah.
You know?
I've said the same thing about
that's
Batman
how
recently.
I feel, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's never Batman. There has never been a Batman actor who has truly personified, even Superman too, who truly personified who Superman or Batman are completely, like A to Z in the comics.
Christopher Reeves, but I'm a little older, maybe because it was the first.
Yeah, I like Christopher Reeves.
Christopher
Reeves is really good.
He was like looking at him. It's like.
Oh wait, I love how they wait. Did everyone see the Flash yet?
No.
Hell no.
You can spoil that movie all you want. I'm waiting for it to come out on digital.
Reeve, in a cameo.
Yeah.
But they digitized it with the original Supergirl too.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool.
How long of a cameo are we talking? Because I saw it, but it was
Alexander. Alexander, what'd you say?
Oh yeah, they brought in Christopher Reeve's Superman and the original Supergirl, just showing like the different universes. It was just, I thought it was cool. I was like,
I gotta see that.
Yeah, when they were showing like feet up, I was like, oh shit, this is him. Because I was like, oh, I got so happy because I grew up watching those. And they also showed Nicolas Cage Superman. I thought that was pretty funny because he auditioned for it.
Yeah, he was supposed to be.
They were going to do a Tim Burton. A lot of people don't know this. Tim Burton was going to do Superman, and Nicolas Cage was going to be Superman. So the scene that they show was one of the scenes in the movie that he was supposed to fight this gigantic spider that comes from space. And Tim Burton, because you're talking about Tim Burton's mind, so it's not going to be like a normal monster. He'll drop a spider out the sky, and so they show like
it was Spider-Man,
a clip of that, and it was pretty cool. I did like. I'm telling you right now, the Flash would have made money had they just took the Flash and put him like a background character and just made it a Batman multiverse movie. I'm telling you, it would have made money. But because you try to just play people's intelligence and ignore the fact that you have a lunatic running around with you, because like he's a freaking lunatic. I'm telling you, he's lucky I didn't run into him out there. I would have punched him upside the head for real. I'm not even lying. I couldn't imagine, because kids like this are just ridiculous. Nicolas Cage, yes, he was one of the Supermen actually, but he's just like, he commits felonies. Oh, he got off, by the way. Of course, like don't do that again. Of course, that me and you.
It sucks that they got rid of Johnny Depp and they kept
especially the gorilla guy right here. That Alexander, they'll take you and lock you up for 40 years in the zoo. You do what Ezra Miller did.
Wait, is it because I'm brown?
It's because you're a gorilla. That's what it is.
Hey, gorillas can be brown.
Listen, gorilla lives matter too. No, but I'm just saying, like this. Oh man, these people in Hollywood, I call them Holly weird. I met a lot of them, and some of them are like the most down to earth people you ever meet.
Whoa, wait a minute,
completely out of it.
Listen, I was in Mortal Kombat. I was a really small SAG. I was a really small SAG actor. I got called in for mid-level agency, and the guy literally said, "Would you play for pay?" I'm not joking. I'm facts.
Play for pay? What
movie is this?
Yeah, this is fact. I was in. I played a male dancer in Beverly Hills 90210. The highest rated episode I've ever had. I also was in It's My Party movie. I had a small speaking part. I was a male hustler. So once again, male hustler in one movie, male stripper in another. I was shirtless in Hollywood is ran by sexual predators, bro. Facts.
Yes.
Wait, can we get a clip of VK as a stripper? No. Just find that scene.
I'm going to get the episode number of that.
He's right, though.
Yeah, I need the time.
I will.
I need the timestamp as
well.
It's I forget the episode number, but it was the highest rated one where the guy with the black hair. He gets married, something like, or he dies.
Okay.
And somebody else gets married. I'll get the info for you.
Alex, now we know
It
how
sounds
he paid
like
for that
Dylan-
giant house.
Oh,
We're working on 90210. He paid
all
for
right,
that giant
miss.
house.
All right.
He was a hustler
All right,
too.
I'm not saying you were a male stripper in real life. I'm saying that
Well,
your
no, how do you
acting
think he got the
career-
point? Because they
What are
probably
you
went to
saying,
the
Chris?
club.
What are you saying?
They probably went to the club. They saw him like that guy has talent. We need to put him in the show with the G-string. I'm just kidding.
Dude, I was a trainer in like
Wait,
Hollywood,
did they
Hollywood
call you-
Gold. Hollywood Gold was nothing. Majority 90%. How do I put this? Very feminine men,
Yeah.
and mostly in the studios. And he literally said to me, he's like, "Why are you working? You could just be poolside, lounging all day long." And I told him,
Yeah, exactly.
because you know why? Because I want kids, and one day I gotta look at my kids in the eye.
Mhm.
I
Like,
was
you don't
like,
want to tell your son. You don't want to tell your son or daughters like my stage name was Michael Dingalo. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
"Hey, Horner's hot, behave."
What's up, Hornside?
What
That's
about
funny.
the Spider-Man 2 trailer? What'd you guys think of that?
Oh snap! I just watched that. I thought that was really cool. It seems like they're going.
I'll be honest, I haven't saw it yet, so tell me all about it.
It's like
Now I'm
So
mad.
we finally get
Now
to
I'm
see
mad.
Raven. We get to see Miles basically saying to Mary Jane, what the hell is wrong with Peter? What's going on with him? Because the symbiote suit's taken over.
yeah, it's like Spider's Shadow. That storyline. That
Yeah,
comic that came out. Like her
it's
hiding.
amazing.
That was reminiscent of the cover. I was
Yep.
like, oh shit.
Like you see a whole different side of like the dynamic between Miles and Peter that we haven't really ever gotten to see in the comics,
Mhm.
because I feel like in the comics Miles has never seen Peter with the symbiote. So
Yeah,
like,
because it was never ever written that way. That's why. So we're
well,
talking
yeah,
about
exactly. But
universe
like,
619-999-246-7842. You need like a
8675309.
Alex, you,
90210.
you and I
There we
think
go.
so.
9102.
No, 91210.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
So yeah, and then you get to see Craven for the first time. I wasn't a fan of the way that they made Craven.
I know it's like a
He's
bear.
not like big and buff.
Wait,
He's like
is that dude from The Walking Dead playing Craven, by the way? Is that who's playing Craven the Hunter? The Rick from Walking Dead. Is that who's playing him? I didn't see the trailer.
In the
but I
game?
saw-
Andrew Lincoln?
No, in the movie.
No,
In the
Andrew Lincoln's not
movie,
playing.
No, who's playing Craven? Okay, we're talking about
Aaron
Spider-Man 2.
Tyler
But now I'm
Taylor
talking about
Johnson?
the Craven trailer, the Craven movie. Who's playing Craven?
Oh,
So
yeah, I just
Craven
saw-
in the movie is the guy
Aaron-
who played Quicksilver.
Isn't it Aaron Taylor Johnson?
Oh, he's the guy who played
Yeah.
Quicksilver. Oh, I like that dude. That dude's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just saw the. Has anyone
What?
seen the?
Rick would have been better.
anyone
So-
seen
Rick
the
would have been
trailer
better for The
Craven?
Walking Dead. They didn't even let me pick these
Don't
people.
disagree. The Craven trailer wasn't a
saw
huge
that.
fan of, but the Spider-Man 2 trailer, whew, like
Oh, yeah.
everything about it was just perfection. Like this is going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
game of the year, hands down.
Find me that trailer. I want to cut it up and make a nice little short.
Just go to YouTube.
Will do.
Type in Spider-Man 2 trailer.
Listen, Alexander, you don't understand how this works. So it's real simple. We're just gonna hustle this up and split it up like money. It's all good. Crank these wheels up and get them going. That's it.
I never handled money before, so I don't know what.
I'm
that
getting
is.
flashbacks when I used to go to Brooklyn to a pizza place when I hear spiders talk.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, did you see? Did
What
you see?
pizzeria?
Rogues
Oh,
Gallery's,
I'm probably
comment?
older than you.
I used to go to Sound Factory. Have you
Sound
ever heard
Factory,
about
yeah. All
All
right,
right.
80s, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Studio 54, yeah. Now we getting close, but definitely, what pizzeria are you talking about? Because I know all of them in Brooklyn.
Spumoni Gardens.
Oh, of course. Come on, man. I was
Oh,
there
wow,
a couple
small
weeks ago. Definitely. I grew up there. I actually grew up in Coney Island. I grew up there. I was always in that area. I worked there for years. I was always in that area. So, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I know so many people there. I could walk in there. I get a whole pie for like $10. It don't matter to this day. to this day, I just go right in there. Hey, what's up? They just give me a pie, $10. I'm like, really? Still? They're like, yeah, don't worry about it. I used to work there when I was younger, but not too long.
Walk in. Like we sense,
it's great place though.
His presence.
Chris, what happened to Chris?
I'm right here.
We lost you. Oh, there you go.
I thought he was frozen.
Nope.
And then I saw him.
Yeah, I thought he was. He did.
Oh.
I'm pulling out the giveaway books.
Man? Oh, giveaway books, great.
The giveaway books.
Whoever wins, just give me their address and I'll just send it to them directly from here. Okay?
Sounds good.
Spider Slayer will show up to your door personally.
Man, if I had time, I would. Believe me, I would. So, yeah.
Alrighty. So, Peter Porker, Spectacular Spider-Ham, issue number 3.
Woo!
Oh, I need that one. Put that one to the side for me.
You would have all the comments.
Venom 29, the variant, Ryan Stegman variant.
Oh,
Ryan Stegman, baby.
That tongue,
yeah. Miles, in honor of Miles Morales, the Spider-Man 2 video game, and Absolute Carnage, just because Carnage is fucking badass.
Oh, I love that cover.
Badass.
Absolute Carnage issue number 2 in honor of the Venom.
Ew.
That's
which,
nice.
Honestly, in the game, I'm fairly certain Harry Osborn's going to be Venom.
Ew.
They're going to make me do it. They're going to make me buy the freaking PS5 and get the whole damn statue. I need that statue. It's like crack. Where do you buy it from? Somebody tell me. I need it now.
And then, in honor of the game, Spider-Man Velocity number 1.
Ew. I've always loved that cover.
And then, of course, the Shattered.
I have that cover. I like that cover.
Venom 200. Sorry, variant.
I was about to say Venom 300 already. Damn.
No, not Venom 300. Shit.
Just put that pile to the side for me. We'll say I got you.
Spider Slayer, you can find that like.
We'll say Spider Slayer 1.
You don't understand. When I see comics, I gotta have them. It don't matter. I know I have them, but I have to have more.
Watch it. If My Little Pony does a Spider-Man collab, he's gonna buy up all those little ponies.
Oh, this is a good question. Spider Slayer, you might know the answer to this. Do you think RDJ is going to come back as Iron Man? So there's been rumors that they saw him on the set of Captain America: New World Order.
Okay.
Will he be back?
Okay, so here's what I know so far. Around this time, they were absolutely talking about him coming back, but he was smart because, he's been around forever. So he didn't want to get tied up in anything. So he kind of shows up to the scene, shows up to the set, does his little appearance. They do their talk. So at this point, he realizes there's going to probably be an imminent strike. So he's like, you know what? We'll get back and talk to this in a few months and see how everything goes. And next thing you know, strike starts to pick up. So as far as I know, they are definitely wanting him back. I don't know how they're wanting him back in. Everybody's going to come back alive. Kamala Harris is going to be a mutant now somehow. So, this is the MCU. They could just final snap you back into reality. So they want to do it with him. But he was smart enough not to actually commit to anything because he knew the strike was coming. So as of right now, it's not official, but they do want him back. I mean, and nothing's worked out yet.
Yeah.
He's not right now. There's a whole strike. So, but like I said, he was smart because I'm pretty sure his people were telling him, like they were telling a lot of the actors, because I was hearing this even before the strike was happening, that people were trying to rush and wrap projects. When we never have that before, because usually that's how you make the money. Let the project go another week or two, do another reshoot. Sometimes you really do need to do a reshoot because it could be something in when you shoot a scene that you don't see until because the way they do movies and shows now, unless they're looking to do old school, unless you're Quentin Tarantino or you really I met some videographers that actually like using their own Panavision. Unless you're one of those dudes, everything's going to be shot digital, and they can edit everything that they literally. I have movies in my hands that take it over to Brooklyn and get this edited, and I'm sitting there and I'm giving it to a troll guy that's 5'2". If you can imagine what a night editor would look like, they look exactly like that, like these little troll men, but they're up all night editing.
Troll to use 5'2"?
Man, I'm telling you. Well, no, I said small dudes, not tall dudes. They're like little small gnomes.
I was like, damn, I'm 5'5". I'm 3 inches away from that.
No, but I'm saying they look like they're all hunched over and they're all gnomed out. They look like
You're good. Don't worry.
Wait, Chris is 5'5"?
Tom Cruise is like 5'5" or something like that.
Yeah,
No,
of
he's like
course he is.
5'7".
No, he's
Tom
5'5",
Cruise?
brother.
Yeah, I looked it up. He's like 5'7".
No, he
Look it up.
pays
That's what they
money.
put out that he's 5'7".
That's still
Bro.
short as shit.
We
What does
listen.
that mean for me? I like how Chris is like, I said I'm 5'5", then when I say 5'7", he's like, that's what she is like, oh.
I don't know what's considered tall. I'm about 5'10", so
that's
I
tall.
don't think
So,
I'm that tall.
5'10",
I think I'm
5'11".
average.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think average
all right.
height is like 5'9", I think.
My father-in-law goes, I'm average height. I'm 5'9", and I was like, no. Like, if you're a man and you're not at like somewhere near 6 foot, don't even bother.
All these tall
Alex,
people.
you know they got the surgery. You keep breaking your legs. You can get up there 5-6 inches.
No,
You can do it.
No,
Evolve.
I come to terms with my shortness. It actually works better for me for dancing.
For dancing.
It is true, though. It's true.
I would be thinking fighting, but you're dancing. It's all good, brother.
I have low center of gravity. It's hard to tip me over.
That's what's up.
Short kings unite.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm far from a king. I'm like.
I do know that short girls have more fun though.
Yeah, but they all want these 6 foot tall people. While they're like 4 feet.
We gotta get back on comics.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So in the comics, how tall is Mary Jane?
I think Mary Jane's actually 5'10". She's a model. Well, the original Mary Jane.
In the comics,
she was supposed to be a model, and Peter Parker's like 5'11". But in that's I'm talking about more or less the McFarlane one when they were drawing them both like fucking good looking, like especially Mary Jane. They were making her like she was just slutting it out everywhere. Not slutting it out, but she was like on photo shoots. She was doing soap operas. She was just like, maxing her brand. I was like, you go, girl. But then, you start looking at it, you're like, damn, I remember the old Spider-Man. And it's like, that Spider-Man was great, but it was just like, oh man, what the hell happened to you, Parker? You're like a freaking teen idol now. He's supposed to be a nerdy kid from freaking. He's supposed to be a nerdy kid from Brooklyn, not just like teen idol. And that's a fact. He's from Brooklyn, not from Queens. Everybody gets that wrong. They say the favorite son of Brooklyn is Captain America. How Captain America? Favorite son of Brooklyn is Spider-Man. He was born in Brooklyn. He only got to Queens because his parents, who were agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., disappeared. He didn't know their past.
Wait. Why doesn't he ever have an East Coast accent in the movies?
Good question. Because
not all of us have East Coast accents.
Because it'd be too hard to understand.
What about diversity?
And because it is diverse. They keep casting British people as Americans.
Dr. Octopus, get the fuck off that.
Yeah.
Bitch slap you.
Hey, Dude, I would get off that building now.
I would love that. Like Spider-Man's coming with that accent and shit.
But that's the whole point. He's supposed to have a Brooklyn accent.
Hey, Tony, Iron Man. I don't, whatever your name is, get out of my face.
Hey Tony, what are you telling me? Forget about it. I know how to sling exactly. Like
I gotta
that's
say,
what they need to make a real.
Even Captain America doesn't have a Brooklyn
They
accent.
can fly in with a pizza. But hey yo, I'm going to Spumoni's. Here's some pizza. There you go. Throw some pizza at people.
Captain America doesn't have the Brooklyn accent because he was frozen for so long. He lost the accent.
But that doesn't make sense,
man. He was born in Brooklyn when there was still no Brooklyn. He was born in Brooklyn in the 20s. There was nothing going on in Brooklyn then.
But honestly, my favorite scene from any Spider-Man movie where like you truly see Spider-Man personified by an actor is Andrew Garfield swinging under the subway bridge going, watch out, I'm swinging here. I was like,
exactly.
Oh my God, that is so
Get out the way.
If I ever see Spider-Man in real life, that's what I want him to say to me.
So you want to get purposely get in front of Spider-Man's way to sort of him with the off chance he might hit you, just so you can hear it.
100%.
I think I'm going to go to Times Square this summer and film me some Spider-Man, and I got to put this on the way. I mean, I used to hang out with all those Spider-Men up there. I used to love going up to Times Square sometimes and just sitting there and watch the chaos ensue because you would have all these all of these like these dirty drunk men under these costumes, but the Spider-Man were always neat because it's very hard to be a sloppy Spider-Man. The Spider-Mans were always athletic, so I always talked to them, and I always like chilled with them. I mean, especially when I was working in my previous job, I even have like pictures of me pretty much in uniform with them. And I'm putting it up on the internet. And one day my boss sees, he goes, "What's this?" I said, "Public relations, sir." He goes, "Okay, get out my office." That's it. So, it is what it is. But I used to have so much fun down there. I mean, I'm going to probably be down there in September. So check me, spiders. I'm going to be looking for you guys. I'm going to be down there in September. I'm definitely going to be down there in October. Oh, I wanted to show you guys
something. San Diego Comic-Con?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be at Comic-Con. I'm going to be
coming to
there.
California?
No, not this one, man. I can't make it. I'm too busy right now.
I was like, yo, hit me up.
I'm completing my comic, and I'm starting to learn a lot about comics. So I wanted to do like a special comic. So my comic was hand drawn, so it's completely hand drawn, and I wanted to make it like a manga, where there is color to it, but it's what I like to. Well, it's like a manga comic. It's my own invention, right?
You Westerners.
That was the East Coast accent.
It's an East Coast, West Coast fusion. You understand? So I wanted to do it like a I wanted to do it
like this. How did you meet this guy?
Got me conscious about my damn accent now.
What do you guys mean?
Like I'm hearing it now, and it's annoying me.
He just came on support one day, and Chris and I didn't have the heart to tell him to go. What I'm saying.
I don't know how the hell this all happened. One day
we still don't know him.
I think Soul Twice had a link, and he sent me a link. I believe. I don't even know. I can't even say for sure. Or I was following you, Chris, already on YouTube. I think like me and you were coming up at the same time, and I was just watching this one guy that was coming up like I was, and I was like, "Oh, this is very good." And I wanted to work with people like that because we were coming up at the same speed. By the way, you hit over 3K. Congrats, my brother. I'm struggling now. Last week, my station was blowing the hell up, and now this week, I don't know.
But I've been stuck at like 3. It's 3,177. I've been stuck there for a hot minute. I don't know what is going on with YouTube. I've been getting almost no views. It's crazy.
Here's what's going on from what I know.
Yeah. YouTube's on strike.
Oh man.
I mean, like they are having such a crackdown now on demonetization. Be careful with anything you put up there. I mean,
I don't like
things that you have permission to do. I don't like that. This is like
I decided to do Patreon.
I get it.
I don't like it how they're censoring everything. Like, even do I have to censor myself? I'm pretty sure that's too late now, but I still want to ask. But even I see videos saying you can't even say the word "kill" anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm
like, said it.
Oh damn!
Now our videos shut
down. I got strike against you.
Anyway, but it's weird. This is a little side note. It's weird how they're censoring everything.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't even say kill, you can't even say died, you can't say...
Here's what it comes down to, guys. I did my research. If you are a leftist who has any kind of disorders, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional, you get your feelings hurt very easily. That when someone talks anything about you, you just want to censor them and completely shut them down. If you had these kind of views, then you would be making millions on YouTube. Trust me, that's what YouTube is. That's all it is. So now that you know that, go be leftist. Go speak the narrative. They want you to spread the message. This is why people get struck down, because they don't understand one thing, YouTube, and I don't care. You can take my channel if you want. I'll build 10 others. You guys really need us, because honestly, without us in this next couple of months that are coming up, where all this entertainment dries up, and you gotta, I mean, how many British actors we're gonna watch before we're like, yo, come on, man, I can't, I like the British actors, don't get me wrong, but I need my Americans in there, I need my Americans playing my American roles. I don't need the British. The British are not on strike, and they are not with the union, so they're going to be acting. You're going to be seeing them in Comic-Cons. You're going to be seeing all these people. Anyone who's British, it's not part of the SAG, you'll see them around. And what you showed me earlier, because
I thought the whole union was worldwide. I didn't think that it was just. No, I thought it was anyone who's in an American film is automatically part of the Screen Actors Guild.
Nah. Well, first of all, I mean, the SAG is a little funny, because you could be part of the Screen Actors Guild and be like the assistant the assistant to the producer, and the
Yeah.
assistant doesn't really do nothing,
Yeah.
you know. But then now you're part of that union, and you
That's
just get
so
in like
crazy.
that. So you can get in on like a lot of slower entry jobs. You know, they give you like
Yeah.
these titles that mean nothing. It's like giving somebody vice president, and you know he ain't doing a damn thing. You're the
Yeah.
vice president of this, and you're the vice president of that. That's the same thing.
I
Like
would
you
like
know,
to get paid and do nothing.
I mean, some of these guys don't really
No,
get
I'll
paid
get
that
bored.
much.
I'll get bored
I used
if I
to
don't do
feel
anything.
bad when I used to talk to these guys. Like I never tell them what I make. I mean, when I was making compared to them, and they would
Wait,
want to
what do you
murder my
make?
ass. I'm not telling you guys. Are you crazy?
After taxes.
Listen,
Before
no.
taxes, what do you make?
It
Nothing.
depends on how. It
It's
depends
after
on how
taxes,
many.
they take it all.
5 crap
Listen,
loads.
I mean, I remember one point where I just
Well,
forgot
I
to
think
check
that
the
his
tax
background
box.
says it
Oh
all.
man, they got me
He
good.
can afford all that.
Listen, this. No,
So
it
real
has
quick,
nothing to do with that job.
I want to get to Cade's question.
Yeah.
I didn't play Miles Morales game. Did I miss out? Cade, for me, it was a quick game, but you learn so much about Miles in that universe. After all the events of what went down in the Spider-Man game, that honestly, I would say it's going to be a little bit hard to play this, especially after seeing the trailer where Miles runs into someone and says to him, "You took everything from me." So because there's going to be like separate missions, like only Spider-Man missions and only Miles Morales Spider-Man missions, I would say definitely if you can get your hands on it, go play it. It's maybe 5 to 8 hours of playtime. So it's nonstop. It's definitely worth it. Like that will get you through the story. If you want, you could go to YouTube and probably just find like a walkthrough of it and just the stories. But it's so worth it. It is really a fun game to play. And I actually do love the fact that Miles has his own style in his swinging. I hope that translates to when he's on the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like when he's falling down and you just get him to do crazy twists and turns. I love how he falls.
Yeah.
He got a good style of falling.
Chris, when he
just falls like he's
the scene where he says, "You took everything from me," is that explained in the Miles Morales game?
So in the trailer, it's not explained, and I don't even know who he's talking to in the trailer.
Oh.
So no, it really isn't.
Oh, okay, I misheard you then. Because like, oh yeah, I should probably watch it.
Because like the Miles Morales game's about oh, now I'm gonna have to look it up. I can't even think of what the company is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Voice salary. Is that better?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was like laying on my side. I'm sorry.
Oh, you lazy ass. Get up. This is not Pillow Talk with the Comics Lounge now.
Oh, I like how our viewer, one of the viewers noticed it, and you guys just let me keep talking.
That's me. Rogue Gallery's me.
Wait, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Like, no joke?
Yeah.
How?
What the
So the Miles Morales game is about Roxxon creating new form, which is a like new bio energy or gasoline. So that is basically like there's a group that wants to stop Roxxon, and that's the main villain of this.
Is it an oil company?
Underground.
More like it. Yeah.
Oh, underground.
Yep.
Interesting.
You're muffled again.
Damn it!
Get off your side.
I know the microphone's like literally by my mouth.
We need to get you a legit setup, Alex. That way we can hear hear your face. We can see your face and we can hear you.
A blanket and a pillow.
No, I don't have a
These
blanket.
millennials, man, they're all wrapped up in them blankets.
I'm actually in like a bunch of leaves and everything since I'm a gorilla. So
you're in the jungle. Yeah, get the leaves out your mouth.
I didn't mind it, Kay. I got to be honest. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either.
Wait, is that the one with Miss Marvel?
Yep.
Yes, I like that game because until you got Spider-Man, that was the only way you could web sling in that game. So yeah, I liked it only for the fact that that's the only time I ever enjoyed Miss Marvel in my life is in that game. She was perfect until Spider-Man came, and then once Spider-Man came, I made sure I found the it is definitely.
Yeah.
Once I found Spider-Man, that's it. I just literally took her to the highest point and dumped her right down, and I never used her again. So, but yeah, I did actually enjoy that game. I gotta play it. Actually, it's been a while. I gotta play
right.
some. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. We're almost at the hour mark. I want to do the giveaway before we hold people here way too long.
Definitely.
No, you got to keep them
so-
longer. That's how you know they're dedicated fans.
No.
Just stay.
No, see, I'm not like those other comic people who are like, oh, I'm gonna do 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to us, and then next week we're gonna do the giveaway. And then all we're gonna do is talk and talk and talk. But we'll give away books, but we'll talk and talk. I'm like, dude, all you're looking for is watch hours at that point. You've got 700 people in your live stream because everyone wants the book, the $500
or
you're
those
giving
who
away.
Want, like, if you could get this many followers right now, by the end of the night, we'll give another book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
All
what you're
right.
saying,
Because
because I
one
do the
time
same thing
there
when I
was
do a
only one subscriber
giveaway.
away,
I go right to the
and they never
giveaway.
got
That's
to the
it. We put
point.
the names in the wheel and spin it and have fun.
Ooh.
And the winner is
Me.
I'm not gonna lie. Cade and Thor. I don't know if you can
Whoa.
see that.
Oh, congratulations,
But-
King and Thor.
Cade and Thor, you are the winner.
Congrats.
Wait, whose names were in there?
So there was Cray Cray, Cade and Thor. Someone I know from my work had been on here earlier. Night of Conchu was in there. Comic Nerd, Hoarders, and Rogue Gallery.
You know what,
If I
gallery?
would have won it, I would have given
Yeah,
it
that
to
was
somebody else.
VK.
He would have gave him to me, and then the world would have been happy. So spin it again and make sure he wins this time. Congratulations to the winner. And you're also going to get this I already have packed up, which is this book right here. An Alex Ross print, perfect
Ooh.
copy of Venom.
I love
nice.
that cover.
That's
What a
what's
hot
up.
book.
That's
And
so
this
far
was
my
all-
favorite
and-
Venom cover
Oh, yeah, I like this
this
one.
year.
I mean,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, that was the one that he won. See?
Yep.
Comics Lounge won that one. So this one was supposed to be his, but I put like a number or two different and came back to me. So I never even opened it. So yeah,
It
that's
finally
going
did
out.
come back to you.
It did, yeah. This is it. That's what I'm showing you. This is the box.
What's in the
This was
box?
supposed to be your box. That comic. That's
No,
what's
I was
in that
making a
box.
reference.
That's awesome. Cade and Thor, message me your address. I'll send it over to Spire's Lair, and I'll get these
Yeah,
books
then-
out
And
within
if
the
you
week.
want, put your social in the chat. Your
I'll be
routing
sending out
number.
this book tomorrow because I got other things to send out. And we're gonna have to talk soon, Chris, offline, because soon, I think in the next week or two, we're gonna have to start talking about the company. Everything's ready.
That's
I got
awesome.
the last prints coming in for the comic now. And the only thing I have to do now is figure out how I'm going to scan everything onto a PDF file, because I got to find a special scanning place where I could take my original art and get it scanned. Because I did like I did colors, but I did like what I like to call muted color. Like it was
Okay.
like a dark. When you see it, it'll make sense. You know,
Ew.
it's hard to describe. But even talking to the comic people, they were like, it's gonna come out a little darker because you did it original print. You didn't do it digitally. I said, yeah, exactly what I wanted. I wanted muted colors. I wanted to have a resemblance of a manga, but with a little bit of color in it, like enough color so you could be like entertained. Like it won't bother you. You'll see it like wow.
Yeah.
But it won't be too overwhelming. I want my book to look like no one's book has ever looked before. Period. And it's so
Wait,
far.
so
from what
is it going to be
is,
read from
it's
right
amazing.
to left? Then, if it's a manga?
Right. Just like a manga, exactly. Yeah, so
Damn,
it's gonna be a
that's
comic
crazy.
manga. I'm gonna do it from right to left, exactly.
Wait, mangas
Like
are
I
already
want to do it.
comic.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, what I want to do is just like print. I've seen people do like, I like kind of a manga comic, but not really what I'm doing. It's what I'm doing is more like a traditional comic, but it's gonna have the feel of a manga. And what's good about it is the way I'm printing it, because it's going to be 6 original comics that I'm eventually going to take and then put all that together in a compilation and put it into a 6-book series, which will be a real manga at that point,
Dude,
which I'll probably print smaller as a real manga and leave it black and white, because even with the muted colors, it'll look fantastic black and white. I made it like that on purpose to see, what audience we can grab, and I like manga and I like American comics. You know, I don't like what's currently going on in American comics. It's just like I said, it's all like they speak inclusivity, and I don't get it. Like since I was reading comics since I was small, I never thought about women can't be strong because we had She-Hulk. I never thought about women can't be powerful because we had Wonder Woman and she was hot. Oh my God. You know, yeah. Oh my God. Trust me. She was every little boy's spank bank. Trust me. There's no way she wasn't. That woman was hot as
Oh wait,
hell.
I can't say kill, but he can say that.
I said spank bank, baby.
What's wrong with spank bank? It's spank and
exactly.
bank. Wall Street can talk about banks and
Yep.
I don't know.
Right,
People talk about spanking their kids. Who knows?
There you go. Spanking that. But I'm saying, like, so me growing up, I would like, you would see like diversity in comics, and it was never talked about because it was just the world. I
The
guess
Hulk was green.
Right. Nobody cared. He was green. My brother was green. Everybody loved him.
Yeah,
Luke
the
Ferrigno
thing was
the man.
orange.
Say what?
I said the thing was orange.
Yeah, but he wasn't rocking on TV.
Oh yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
70s.
Thing was orange.
He was orange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
diversity.
you have
Beast Boy was
diversity.
green as
I
well.
mean, I even found this. Look, I'm gonna see if I can find. Like, I'm going to. This is a commission I got from.
And then
someone.
we had like
I couldn't believe I found this.
Octopus. He was handicapped.
Yeah, exactly. He was supposed to be a quadriplegic, if I'm not mistaken, and he wind up with that implant of the tentacles was able to walk again, but then it took his mind over and made him go a little nuts. I want to show you guys this picture because I couldn't believe my this is a customer of mine. I'm doing a commission for Nico, Artist Supreme, and they sent me this picture, and I was like, no way. Let me put the brightness up, and this is from the 70s for sure. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So
you gotta put your brightness down.
Oh, down. Okay, so let's put the brightness down. All right, I got it all the ways down. So
Alex knows all the techie things.
So there it is. Yeah, he's right though.
That's too down. You gotta put it up a little bit.
No.
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 Put the light up a little bit.
You know what it is?
Disappeared.
It's a stupid light on my camera. Let me get this down.
We'll figure it out at some point.
So, Jesus. No. I can't show it to you guys. Damn it. I messed it up. So anyway, this picture is it's a picture of a black kid with an afro. Says, "Wow, me Spider-Man." So this predates freaking Miles Morales, this picture. This is from the 70s, and this is a commission request. In fact, I gotta send it out today. Let me see if I got it now. I think something's glaring off of it.
No.
Wait.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Oh wow.
Is that Miles?
No.
Where's that from?
That's the point. I don't know.
I'm
trying to find out. I've been asking my boy.
Man, that should be a T-shirt.
Dude,
like
this is gonna be a painting. It's gonna go on a painting, and this is in the 70s.
Find out where that's from. I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna find out
know.
because I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it for sure. But the thing about it is that I just showed you guys was from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
So without talking about it, without making a big deal about it, without doing anything about it, all we did as kids was read the comics, be entertained by them, and whatever the morality that I remember that comics had is what really made me become the citizen I became. I mean, like, there was points and moralities and consequences to your actions that this is what you learn from comics. And but at the same time, it was a diverse world to the point that it was a normal world. It's abnormal for me to talk about diversity because it makes no sense. I grew up in a diverse world. I grew up on the beach of Coney Island. I grew up in a diverse world. I seen everybody from everywhere, and I lived around everyone. So this whole thing about inclusivity, yeah, we had it back when I was a kid, and we never even talked about it. It was just normal life. That's what
even in Jersey, even in like rural Jersey,
right?
I was surrounded by Puerto Ricans, Italians, Hasidic Jews,
exactly,
blacks, everything.
Yeah. It didn't matter because this is like that's my point. It's like I think that a lot of people either they really never like. I was in the military when I was younger, so I did go to places, and I've met people who really have not done anything or been anywhere, and Like I've had people in my basic training, and they were nice kids. They were from Alabama, two rednecks from Alabama, the nicest kids you ever meet, though. Like really good, big Southern boys, right? And they're talking to me. I'm like the liaison, I'm from the city, so I'm the kid that could talk to everybody. So I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, that kid's from New York. I'm telling you, that's how it is. So
Yep.
here I am. I'm making friends with the Southern black kids from Alabama. I'm making friends with the Northern Alabamans, the white kids over there. I'm making friends with the Haitians, with the Hispanic. It didn't matter. I was friends with everybody, and it was just weird because we're talking one day, right? And he goes, I want to say something, and I don't want to sound like I'm being any racist or anything, but we come from such a small town. We never even seen black people in our lives, and you guys are awesome. And we just want to say thank you for training with us, and and everybody's looking at them like, yeah, no problem, man. But it's weird, like when you get into a situation like that, not everybody grows up the same. So there is something to that diversity thing. But the problem is that when you're trying to push an agenda, you're pushing against the machine instead of letting it naturally flow. We don't need to know who you're sleeping with. It's okay. No one cares. As someone who celebrates straight pride, I don't broadcast it. It's no one's business. I feel
Yep.
like your personal life is your business, and you don't have to be ashamed and hide who you are. Come out the closet, stay in the closet, tell people open. That's fine. But the
Yeah,
thing
do
is
you.
that the reason why entertainment is starting to suck so much is because it's too driven by this agenda ECG woken garbage, waiting
That's what
for
it's
these
about.
people to drop
ECG.
their damn inheritance to these kids that are identifying more as LGBTQ than ever before. Not saying nothing bad about the community. I'm just stating facts of numbers. It could be just from a rise of population, or it could be from indoctrination. Who knows at this point? This is why history will be sorted out. But this is the problem. This ESG crap that's
Yep.
ran, it's ran. It's ran by the most nefarious people. Okay, trust me, the rich and the elite, they want to keep you this way. Look at houses. You can't buy one now. You have a house now, you're a millionaire. Guess what? House rates are 7%. No one can buy a house. Done by design.
Hey,
Everyone who
spiders.
doesn't have a house now get priced out.
Spiders. 80. I'm trying to buy a house in Orange County, California. 85%. 85% of the homes in Orange County are under HOA. If you don't know what HOA is,
I know
HOA
what
is
HOA is.
Daddy,
crazy.
Yeah,
I want to
houses
put this flag up. Daddy, I want to
Yeah.
park my RV in my
Yeah.
car. Daddy, I want to hold a barbecue party.
I can't
We're
live like that.
already in 15-minute cities. Already.
You
85%
can't.
of homes are HOA. It's nuts.
I can't
And
do
you
I
gotta
don't
that.
like
pay
I
to
don't
be
like
in it.
homeowners associations. It's so restrictive.
So like actually two of my coworkers that I know are in HOAs, and the one, whenever one person wants to get siding, everyone's got to get siding because it's all got to look the same.
That happened to my
dude,
sister
so
recently
stupid.
too. Same thing, HOA thing. Oh, you had to pay $5,000 to get sided. Now I'm like, yeah, good for you guys. Good for you. That's what you get for getting a damn house
The
with
motto
an HOA.
of
You don't need those
America is
morons.
land of the free.
Free,
Free.
Like you
You're
are literally
free
paying
if
money
you're
to
under
tell
HOA.
people to have you tell you what to do. It's insane.
I totally understand that you want your property value to be as good as it can possibly be. So the house down the street that's in tatters and needs to be fixed up needs to get fixed up. I get that. But having an HOA that takes the freedom away from the person who is taking care of their house in the way they see fit does not help that person. Why are they paying $300 a month to fix up their house when it's already fixed up?
Because the HOAs are all corrupt. This is how they make their money. Listen, these people rob from you'll hear it all the time. You just Google it right now. How many HOAs rob from their communities? Millions of dollars are taken. You don't need nobody to tell you. It's like having a condo. You don't need nobody to do anything for you. What do you can't turn a screw? I mean, this is what the problem with America is. Listen, get your ass down in that sink and fix that leak. Turn a screw. Fix a light socket. Do something. Do something manly. Build something. This is what you're supposed to do. I bought a house. Everything here is old. My house is over 100 years old. Things leak. I fix it. Whatever needs to be done, I maintain it. That's it. You got to do it. That's it. Sometimes I get people to do it for me. Sometimes I do it myself. Depends on how I feel.
I will say, so like I said, my coworker had to get new siding. And it was paid for by our HOA and whatnot. But when they did the siding, they nailed in to the wall and put too long of a nail in in one part. And here's the exterior wall. Here's the interior wall of the bathroom.
Nice.
In between that wall is a pipe that runs water that they then had to go in there and fix. Luckily, because it was the HOA's fault, no one had to, or they didn't have to drop a dime. People came in, gave them a brand new bathroom free of charge, basically.
But what would have happened if HOA said it's not our fault? Then you would have had this huge court battle. And once again, when you got more chefs than you need, the pocket's effed up. That's
exactly.
I like what Spider said. He bought a house, self-responsibility. He knew it was old. Self-responsibility. He fixed it himself. Self-responsibility. Yeah. And if he didn't fix it himself, what'd he do? He hired somebody else in the community, which then raises the whole community. It's like self-responsibility and freedom is always the answer, and that's how America became great. What we're doing now is just
it's socialism leading to communism. You think it's not? Can you imagine somebody telling me what to do? I put up. I devised. I have a pool in the yard, so not that people were leering over anything, but I devised like a privacy screen. I took like these poles. I made like a fence, but it's not a fence. I read all of the laws as far as zoning goes. There's no, as long as you're not adding on to the structure, you're good. This is just lean up against the fence. And I put like this whole privacy screen up. I couldn't have done anything like that with a damn HOA. I didn't ask nobody for permission. I just knew what the laws were, and my neighbor liked it. He did one next to me. And now in my yard, it's like, when you come in my yard, it's like I have a 6-foot fence, but then I have like another 1.5 foot of like a privacy screen. It's just like a tarp, but you can see through it a little bit, but it's privacy. Hey, I feel private from where I'm at. I'm in the big city and I got a lot of
I like that, Hoarders. So, I wish I had 100 acres. I always said to my wife,
I have 100 acres. I wish I did.
We either need less than half an acre.
He is the HOA.
Because less than half an acre, you've got a nice plot of land, you're good to go, or more than 3 acres. Anything in that weird middle space is too much lawn to mow, but not enough space to have any like crazy things like dirt bikes and all of that. And 3 acres is like that perfect. You can build like a nice track for dirt bikes, or you could have like ATVs or something, or you could like make a nice little hockey rink back there, like something over there that's you don't worry about the grass, you don't worry about any of that, and that's perfect. But anything in that half acre to 2.9 acres, it's like, what the hell am I going to do with all this space that I have?
Set up landmines around the middle of the 100 acres. That's what you do.
Go.
I would do that.
Goddamn.
Go to water one day.
Let me check real quick, Katie.
Oh, that's what Orange County is like one of the most desired areas in all of America, and I cannot find even like a 1/4 of an acre of grass. I can't. I've been for a year and a half. I can't.
And
it's bizarre.
And that 1/4 of an acre of grass, you may have to share with some homeless individual.
Individuals. Right. And if who I asked to remove, I'll be called a racist or a communist.
Oh, you're misogynist. Yeah, you're a homeless phobe. Listen, that's the first time you ever heard it. Homeless phobe. You're a homeless phobe.
You gotta coin the term.
You're a homeless
phobe. Oh, damn.
I never heard that before.
I did get it, kid. I just messaged you back. I'll make sure to send that out. I'm gonna try to send it out tomorrow. Sorry.
I'm gonna send it out tomorrow. Just send me the address. It'll go out tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff to send out tomorrow, so I'll be sending that out tomorrow, definitely, for sure. I gotta go yell at the post office again. They're horrible. They're horrible.
I gotta get going.
Hey, Spiders, if you ever do a political show, hit me up.
I tell you what, if you ever do a political show, hit me up. I'll come on. I don't care. I'm down.
Wait, for our next segment, political time with the lounge.
Hey, Quinn,
I like that.
Do me a favor. Give him my info when we get off of here, because you ain't seen nothing yet, brother. Trust me. When you see what I got going, you're gonna be like, just get my info when we get off. I would love to talk to you.
Best friends forever, right there.
I mean, it is what it is. It ain't nothing bad I did. Trust me. I literally am a freaking hero. I just leave it at that. Gotta give you something to think about, you know? You know what? Just give him my name when we're offline, and then he could just Google it, and you have fun, my man. You're gonna have so much fun, believe me. But I do come up twice. I'm not the billionaire. That's the only thing I'm going to say. I'm not the billionaire.
Wait, you're the billionaire?
Constitutional amendment coming up to vote in Ohio. Going to be interesting. Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. What is the amendment that's coming up in Ohio? I'm not aware of this constitutional amendment.
Next week, I want to talk about Harley Quinn. And then it'll also be the end of Secret Invasion. So Harley Quinn, the animated show, is coming out July 27th.
Yes.
They just put the trailer up at Comic-Con.
Oh, shit,
I can't wait to watch it. And honestly, that is like the most unwoke show ever.
Yeah. There's like four.
Like it is. It's dark humor. It's like anti-establishment. It is so fucking
lesbians.
Funny. Yeah,
lesbians.
if you have not seen it, it is so perfect.
That's what I'm gonna say. Listen, you want to get people to watch it, just tell them what has in the show. Like I said, I get to the point. lesbians. Go
Harley
watch
Quinn
it.
and Ivy hook up multiple times, over and over again.
Lesbians made Howard Stern show, so maybe
exactly.
This good.
I mean, Barbie.
Right.
Oh wait, I want to go see Oppenheimer. That's like a side
I want to
note.
see Oppenheimer too, but I'm gonna
too.
be honest. I have my reasons, and then we can get the hell out of here. I want to see Barbie. I'm gonna tell you right now why, and then we're out. Because I know that Ken's gonna become a Chad in the world, come back. But think about it. Barbie's not a real girl. Ken's not a real boy. What better way to smack the woke with than have her go out in the end and get an angioplasty? I really hope they do that. If they do that, this movie's gonna make money out the ass. I'm not sure they're gonna do that. I just would say if I was making this money, Barbie will go to the real world somewhere in the movie towards the end and get a real vagina. Why not? They could give it to men, right? Can you imagine what that would start? I have a feeling that Barbie is going to be the sleeper hit of the summer. I think it's going to kill Oppenheimer for sure. I'm just telling you what I predict. It's going to kill Oppenheimer. We're going to be talking about this next week. We're going to rewind. And Chris, like I said before, and I know VK, you haven't watched the show before, but trust me, everything I've said, I've been right about. Am I right? Tell me when I'm lying.
He's right about 99.9% of the time.
Yes, this is my own personal thing.
And that
by
other
next week,
0.01%
the numbers.
When he's
and the original numbers was that Barbie was going to make like 50 to 60 million this weekend, and Oppenheimer is going to make like 160, and now those numbers are actually reversed.
See,
which
I'm telling you,
I do wonder, is that because Barbie's playing first, then people are just skipping and going over to Oppenheimer without paying?
I mean, think about it. You can watch a movie about dying, or you can watch Barbie getting a real vagina in the. I would go see that. Oh, if I had to pick two, and
wait,
they
hold
told
on.
me this was in the movie.
Are you serious? In Barbie movie,
I'm serious.
in the movie, she gets a real vagina?
Yes. I'm saying I think this is what's going to happen. At the end of the movie, they're going to send her out into the real world, and she's going to be somewhere getting ready to get an vaginoplasty. Yeah, what they call it in the medical terms, a vaginoplasty. Yeah, I think they're going to do it to Barbie, or they're going to line it up like that at the end and cut it. That's how I would write it. I'm not saying it's going to happen like that. This is just the predictions I'm making based on the little bit of information that I got. So we'll see.
I'm
telling you.
This is how he gets us to watch Barbie. He's but
you know what? Though you're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it. You're gonna be like,
"Is Spiders a sleeper agent for the Barbie movie?"
Yes, he is. This is how he's gonna get us.
Okay, look, I'll put it like this. You would understand this. I'm pretty much a teamster, so I'm all over the place when it comes to these shoots, especially around the tri-state area. So yeah, I get to be in all these. I've been in a lot of these as well, you know. So from what I'm hearing from people that I know that have actually worked on this, they're telling me that this is going to be a movie that it's not going to be like anything that anybody expects. And I said, so someone's getting a vagina at the end. They laughed, chuckled, and didn't say anything else. So they didn't tell me not to say anything. So that's what I'm going by.
All right, wait, now I want to see Barbie for some reason now.
I'm telling you.
I wasn't planning
I want to see both.
Yeah, I want to see both. Wait, hold on. If you're going to see both, which order are you going to watch it first? You want to watch sad, then get happy?
Look at
happy, then get sad.
So the funny thing is this Barbie movie was not made for children.
Dude, that's even creepier than
then you're going to have to explain to her why Barbie's getting a vaginoplasty.
Wait, hold on.
This Barbie movie is not your child's Barbie movie.
No, but that's the point. People are going to bring their kids here because this is the whole point of the message. To normalize your kids, to get them used to, oh, look, even a dog can have a vagina. That's what I'm going to
Ooh.
say about that. I see things that most people don't see. I pick up on things quick.
No. People see it also. It's just the majority of people don't want to say it for fear of their neighbor going, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that.
I say this to anybody who feels this way. Do you pay my freaking bills? Did you ever make anything of me? Did you ever give me anything? No. So why the hell do I care what you pay?
Spiders.
Exactly.
I need your IG, Spiders. Wow. I used to say the same thing. I used to tell people, I go, I don't give a fuck. They don't pay my bills.
Exactly.
If you don't pay my bills, give me kids or an orgasm. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Or at least make me a goddamn sandwich. Come on, man. That's what it comes down to. I'm a real man, and I say it the way it is. That's it. I'm not trying to hide nothing. I ain't trying to be something I'm not. This is who the hell I am. I don't play this game with no one. I am straight up. This is it. You have to be in this world, because if you're not, then you get jerked around by people. And, and it's just like in this business. It's what it is. It's one big jerkle circle. And I just love to watch the chaos that goes on behind the scenes, because I'm in a
wait. So you like watching that?
Yeah. It's a nice circle jerk, because you got to understand when I could be in a position where I'm giving some film, but I'm hearing that, we're going to have to reshoot this scene. Don't tell the editor this. And I'm like, what the hell you guys are talking about? So I just started listening, and it's just a crazy world. These people are lunatics. They're real lunatics. Like they're lunatics to the point that when it's time to get a job done, they'll just keep reshooting over and over and over again, because they just want something was off. And in one of the shoots that we were doing on a movie, and when they asked the director 4 times what was off, the wind was off. It wasn't blown to the right. They have fans. Tell us which way to turn it.
Hey, let me interject here for 1 second. When did the first Jurassic Park movie come out? What year?
1993.
What?
Yeah, that's
1993.
19 what?
93.
93. Okay, I was on that set as a background extra. Right?
Oh, okay. Really? I know what you was doing. Background.
It was. I was not seen. It was like background, real background.
Oh, those are
and I remember who's the director.
The director was Steven Spielberg, I believe.
Yeah, right? Steven Spielberg.
It was Spielberg or Cameron. What are those huge ones?
Spielberg. It was Spielberg.
Yeah, it was Steven Spielberg.
In 93, they had technology. He had a screen. It was like a Zoom. He had a screen, and he was talking. He was able to talk and see his family, and they were able to see him and talk to him. And this is in 93.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I remember going, what freaking technology is this? And he's while he's working,
that's that Spielberg money.
With TV.
Yeah. Wait,
was like,
VK.
Whoa. I was
VK,
like,
were you
when you're at that elite level, you got access to stuff that us peasants can't even dream of.
Wait, VK, were you able to see the animatronics like in real life?
No, not on Jurassic. On Mortal Kombat, I did, because I was in the scene where Gorgon was fighting, and I was one of the guys with the hoods on and no shirt. So I was able to see the animatronics up front close in Mortal Kombat.
That's so cool. Because I was
cool.
To see the animatronics for Jurassic Park. I was like, damn. But that's cool that you saw the animatronics for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that was cool.
Now I watch the movie.
Awesome.
Watch the movie again and see if I can find you. So,
hey, man,
guys.
Like I know that guy. He's in the background.
I gotta head
out. Let Chris go.
We definitely need to talk more about this next week. So same bad time, same bad place. Let's do it.
BK, you're gonna be on next week. Come on back
with the same bad people.
Same bad people.
Say hello to the bad guys.
More bad people.
You need guys like me.
And
so you go point the finger and say, "There goes the bad guy." Take a look at that bad guy.
Have a good one, guys.
Have
see you later.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Peace.
Peace, everyone.
Peace.
That was fun.